First World War ended. But we still remember the names of those who died in the First World War. And there has been, in St John's Church, I believe, all that time, a book of remembrance. But that book of remembrance has never, as far as I know, really seen the light of day until now. So we would like to honour, with the names and the photos, all those from the book of remembrance. It was prepared by Mary Claridge, and us, many of the town councillors, county councillors, will go through the names, reading them. We'll begin with Percy Alves and move on to Frederick Baker. Frederick Baker. Edward Barker. And Clifford Eaton. Arthur Bicknell. And Stanley Blacker. Edward Burge. And Victor Burgoyne. Victor Burgoyne. Percy Bolton. Percy Bolton. And Kenneth Campbell.
Thank you. It's an honour to read these names of these people from Glastonbury who are remembered today. Reginald Card, William Carpenter, James Carter, Wilfred Chamberlain, Geoffrey Chandler, Edgar Clapp, Arthur Clayton, James Clayton, Frederick Coombs, and Brian Cotter.
Stanley Cancel, Henry Cox, Archibald Crocker, Gilbert Crocker, William Day, Herbert Difford, Richard Difford, Edward Dunthorne, Harry Dunthorne, and James Dyer.
William Edmonds, Reginald Emery. Richard Fisher. Arthur Foote. Robert Foote. Harold Foraker. Charles George. Denzel Godfrey. Harold Goodson. Ernest Goulding.
Ernest Green. Frederick Green. William Green. Albert Ham. John Hancock. William Hembury. Sidney Jackson. Ivor Jones. Ernest King. Charles Linham.
Clifford Lisk, George Lisk, Arthur Marsh, and William Marsh, Leonard Masters, and William Masters, Wilfred Mordrell, Reginald Mosley, Bertie Mullins, and William Parker.
James Parks, Stanley Parsons, William Parsons, Wilfred Peddle, Arthur Perry, Arthur Pike, Herbert Pittard, Frederick Popel, Thomas Popel, Thomas Richards,
Frank Rideout, Walter Ryle, Frederick Sharp, Arthur Smith, Louis Stagg, Richard Stokes, Albert Sugar, Henry Tucker, Henry Wadman, Albert Walter, Albert White, Armour Wintle, John Wood, Hubert Wotton,
And lastly, a few more names, not in the Remembrance book, but from the War Memorial. Stanley Ailes, maybe a brother, I don't know, Percival Ailes, we began with. Frederick Bryant, William Edmonds, Clifford Gould, William Harding, Wilfred Hulliker, Frederick Ambery, Stanley Higgins, Ernest Batcham, Cecil Linham, Clifford Martin, Henry Merrifield, Edward Williams, Henry Williams, and Walter Williams. In St John's Church, we have a poem by Rupert Brooke, and I'm reminded of fragments of another one, which I think is simply called The Dead. It goes, these hearts were woven of human joys and cares, washed marvellously with sorrow, swift to mirth. The years have given them kindness. And it goes on, it finishes, all this is ended. So thank you for listening to our names from the Book of Remembrance and the War Memorial.
Just so that we're all absolutely clear what we're just saying, during the service, the books of remembrance of the Glastonbury war dead were processed through the church and put on the altar. All of the photographs that we've just seen come from the First World War Book of Remembrance. This book was extensively worked with 10 years ago for Mary Claridge's Glastonbury's Other Legacy. All those pictures are in here, and in this book also are biographical details of these people, their places, their addresses. It's a tremendous resource. She has been responsible for providing us with these images, so it's a great service that she's done there. This is where all of this has come from. It's a resource that's here in this town, but I think this is the first time we've done this. There are many places in this country that will, as a matter of course, recite the names of the war dead. I think this is the first time we've done this. And we would hope on future occasions to add the Second World War dead into these proceedings. Thank you.
What I'd like to invite you to do now is help yourself to a glass of liquid, either alcoholic or non-alcoholic. When we're ready, I would like to propose a toast that will conclude our event today.
Oh yay! Oh yay! Oh yay! Pray silence for his worship, the Mayor of Glastonbury, Councillor Lockabandon.
You can see why he's the town crier. It's a difference in our voices. We will always remember them and honour their sacrifice best by striving for a world where we can all live in peace, regardless of faith or background. I propose a toast. And with that, I thank you for coming, participating and remembering. Thank you.
Thank you.